Well, hello, you wonderful humans. Been a little while since we got to stream last. A lot of crazy things have happened the past week or so, but we hit finally after 5 years. I don't know how many videos have I made in the last 5 years. Frisket Freakin' Biscuit, thank you for the butt fruit. Turts McGurts, thank you so much for the super chat as well, you wonderful human. Alter and Marie, thank you so much, Marie. So close to that rainbow corgi. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Tabasco, hope you had a fantastic start to this year and finally getting the goal you've been wishing for. Thank you. Claire, thank you so much. Kenzie, Chrissy, Ozzy, hell yeah. Old Town Homestead, thank you for the 22 freaking months. 1 million. Y'all, it's been a crazy ride. 5 years. Some of you have been here for 5 years since the way back then. Since the whole beginnings. Been MIA since I had my baby. Aw, best birthday. Congratulations. But so excited for 1 mil. So excited. Oh, thank you, LJ. And congratulations to you in Idaho. What's going on? Thank you so much. Cheyenne, Bella, Lillian, Shiny Pikachu, Caitlin. I get to listen while I shampoo my carpet. Oh, that's so much fun. So much fun. Let's see here. So we finally got there. We did. It's been a hell of a month. To think, I wasn't gonna play Elden Ring either. Y'all kept asking me for months if I was gonna play Elden Ring, and I was like, nah, I don't know. I don't think so. And then I did. Abigail, Lady Starshine, Chelsea, Museum, Tiffany, Paprika, Bunny, Tabby the Catty. Oh my god, thank you so much. Bunny, also, welcome back. And Tiffany, so excited to see you, so proud. Thank you. Congrats on the well-deserved milestone. So grateful for the streams and community that got so many of us through the darkness. Y'all did exactly the same for me, though. Like, I know y'all say that a lot, but truly, like, we were all there for each other during that time. Like, massive shout out to the community for getting us through, I don't know, a nightmare of, like, the last 2 years. Emily, how are you doing? Mariana, thank you for the 19 months. Staying up late to watch the stream. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, thank you. Thank you to everybody across the pond coming to hang out today. Danielle Z, oh, my God, thank you so much. You worked your bum off to get here. So happy for you. Thank you, Danielle. I was hoping we'd get to do some Astro stuff today, and then I realized freaking daylight savings time. That means it gets darker later now, which means it's gonna be real late when the sun goes down. It's like 11 o'clock or something now for me, which sucks. Mama Urbo Turbo Burbo freaking licious. Thank you so much. Claire, Samantha, Christina, Nikki, Sonia. I know that. Welcome to the communiter. Welcome, everybody. DH, so proud to have watched this day in the making for 2 years. It's funny, I thought it was going to happen while I was asleep, and I was super sad about it, and I was like, I'm going to stay up all night and watch it. Literally, I woke up, it was at like 999,982, and like I refreshed twice, and we hit it. So I was like, the perfect timing. It was amazing. Apples Maple, thank you for the sassy lemon. And Emily just got back from a work trip covered in my kitties. The cats have been going ham since I got back last night, too. And Lou F, thank you for the 12 months. Y'all are freaking wonderful. Cryptic, how are you doing? Are you enjoying Elden Ring? And Christopher with the 27 months. Tag it as milestone. I'm grateful to have been a part of this. Cannot wait to see what you have in store for us in the future. Lots of stuff. Lots of crazy things. And Andrew with 15 months. Well, no, I'm never going to do any more Elden Ring because of the dude that's spamming about Elden Ring. You've officially killed it. It's gone forever. Congrats, Tag. 1 mil subs. Very much deserved. Thank you, RM. And Patari, so happy for you. Glad to be part of this community. Thank you, Patari. Been watching since Red Dead? Hell yeah, Sir Toasty. Followed you recently. I couldn't even play Elden Ring without you. I literally, my whole goal in Elden Ring when I started was like, you know what? I'm terrible at this game. Let me find any single possible way to make this game even remotely enjoyable. And I'm not the only one there. So thank you. Dig your fireplace. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you so much. New office looks nice. It's getting there. We got cat beds. All that stuff. Just chilling and saw your stream. Nice. Sarah, how have you been? Thank you so much. And Maggie and Heather, thank you all for the fun and laughter. You're a national treasure? No, you are, Heather. You are. So yeah, we got some news to share today. I can't share too much, but I can share a little bit about it. YouTube says you've made over 4,000 videos. Yeah, I wanted to actually, that's what I was doing. I was trying to remember. Over the course of the YouTube channel, I need to put better music on. Where'd my old music go? There it is. Yeah, we've made... How many videos? Where does it... Where did it go? Man, this used to be easy to find. There it is. 4,066 videos. 330,477,000 views. And the watch time, I did the math on it just before hitting 1 million. I got to do that again now, though. But it was over, like, almost 5.5 thousand years of watch time. To think about it, it's just kind of crazy. Like, that's nothing compared to, like, Netflix or anything like that, but still. Squeejum, thank you for the sassy lemon. And Renegade, thank you so much. Somehow you made my Alexa go off. Alexa, play Careless Whisper. So proud of you, Tag. So excited for you. Thank you, Kira. And for the 18 months. Kooky, what's going on? So I'd be glad. PS State of Play on Thursday for Harry Potter. Yes, finally. Good Lord. How did you like that 1 mil video of us? Man, Urbo. I was watching that. Oh, hold on, I'll get to that in a second. Alpha Omega, thank you so much. And Maruna, congrats on 1 mil. Well deserved. I've been watching your streams as often because life. That'll happen, Maruna. But thank you so much. Oh, but yeah, Mega, I guess YouTube's super accurate about that. I want to send you monies, but I need to get my $600 paid back from work. Man. Work out here stealing all your monies. She didn't go off that time, but rude. I love making people's Alexas go off. I should start putting it in all of my videos. Or like get Siri to start doing stuff. Like just educating people. Like, Siri, tell me about like astrophysics or something like that. Governor with the 35 freaking months. While I love that you reach 1 mil subs, I miss Horizon Forbidden West. It was an enjoyable thing to watch and hoping a little more. Yeah, absolutely. This past week has been crazy, and I'm going to actually tell you guys why here in a minute. I've had very limited time to get really anything done. And Komodo, why is this song playing again? What is going on right now? The struggle is for realsies. Belle and Yolanda and Alpha Omega, thank you so much. Congratulate. Oh, actually, I didn't even get to watch. There was a State of Play recently, right? Or a PlayStation Direct or something like that. I don't know what to call them anymore. And Ursine, thank you so much. I started watching just because of before Red Dead. First video was you and Stamp playing Ark. Yes. I miss those days. Can't wait for Ark 2. Ark 2 is finally going to be where we can get back to like real like community gameplay stuff. It'll be a lot of fun. Museum in Jarena, thank you so much. Also, congrats from me. Hope you love the video. Yeah, so the video, I finally, you sent it at like midnight or 1 o'clock my time. I had to wake up at 4 to catch a flight for the summit that we had to do this weekend. And I was watching on the plane. And I was like, man, why y'all trying to make me cry this early and in front of other people? That was super sweet. So thank you to Jarena and everybody that put effort in for that video. Y'all are amazing. Truly have like hands down the best community that's ever existed. Y'all are absolutely amazing. Would not like just like especially the past 2 years. That's when we really started getting into streaming a lot more, and you know, just having just the amount of positivity that y'all have done. We've raised, so since starting the YouTube channel, especially like in the last 2 years, over 4,000 videos, but we've also raised over $350,000 to help sick children. Last year when we did our fundraising event, we actually helped save a child's life with the money that we raised for that for 2 heart surgeries. Like, y'all have actually saved lives. It's amazing. Like, the amount of like support and things that you all do for not only me, but for when we do charity events and when anybody needs like I don't know, like somebody to talk to or just, I don't know. Y'all are wonderful. And if I think about it too much, y'all gonna make me cry. I ain't doing it. Why are my eyes wet? Congratulations, Tag. You deserve it. Thank you, Jess. Your guides are helping me be less terrible at Elden Ring. That is my only goal. Just be slightly less terrible, because it's helping me too. And Jesslight, thank you for the 23 months. And Tiffany, where's that dad joke at? Here comes a couple of dad jokes your way. I've got this disease where I can't stop making airport puns. The doctor says it's terminal. I'm having PTSD from airports recently, though. Daniel, congrats on 1 mil. I missed the days of you playing GTA with Stamp. Oh, yeah. We only got to do that a couple times, but it was a lot of fun. It really was. Christina the Goldfish, thank you for... Oh, it is Pi Day! Oh, snap! How did I forget? It's freaking Pi Day. Thank you, Christina. And Lexi, thank you so much. How are you doing today, you wonderful bean? And Rain Angel. Oh my god, thank you so much. Been saving up for this. Aw. Been watching you for years and love your content and commentary and screams. The screams are the best part, right? I gotta be careful today, though, because I almost lost my voice this weekend on multiple occasions. And I can still feel it being a little funky. Scrap, thank you for the sassy lemon. And Daniel M, thank you again. Mariana, rather. My highlights with tag streams are the dad jokes. Oh, yeah. Dad jokes are amazing. Oh, thank you, Matt. Also, Steak Day? Wait, what? How is it Pi Day and Steak Day at the same time? Tags echo and washed out camera. Am I echoing? Am I echoing? Why are you throwing me through this loop? So 1 mil, do we get Tag's greatest hits album now? I don't even know where to find those. I just like sing randomly. Hi Monies. Oh my god, museum. Thank you. Hell yeah for Pi Day. It's the dude Valentine's Day. Didn't know that was a thing. I don't hear an echo? All right. Urbo out here confusing me. Fully confused. Straws suck. No echo? Okay. Whew. But I wish you were on Twitch right now so I can send you 314 bits. Good old Pi Day. Hey, Kenzie, how are you doing? We get the greatest hits. We need a greatest screams album too. Oh, there's far more of those than there are of greatest hits. That is for certain. No actual echo. I can just tell you're echoing in your house. How do you know that? Urbo's got spy stuff in the house. It's the only answer. Urbo, thank you so much. And I've loved the stars. Here's to 1 million more. Congratulations. Thank you. Hail. Yeah. Commuter misses your face. I miss all of you. I have not been able to stream nearly as much. And it's really been a choice between like making videos or streaming. And you know what? I just had to make the videos for the past couple of weeks. Where do we get the box set? Oh, one thing we need to do. So you know how y'all have been asking for plushies for like the hottest of minutes? Well, make something reached out the other day for a partnership to make our own stuffy. But what is it? What should it be? We need to figure that out today. I was thinking it should be Aragon, as Ashley just pointed out. Babushka tag was a great idea. Wait, where's my blanket? Oh, Ashley's got my blanket. You abandoned us? I don't want to. I can't do that. Like, I need y'all. I feel like I'm having withdrawals. I get the shakes at night if I don't stream. It just feels super weird. I might just need to start changing my stream time to later in the day, which would equate for, like, you know, doing astronomy and stuff, and we just do a lot more. Like, I want to start this year maybe getting into, like we'll still play games, but I want to get into more variety stuff, too. Here's the 1 million more. Congratulations. So happy to be part of this community. Missed your face. Thank you. Huge congrats. 4 years of pleasure watching the growth. What a... what a year. A wedding, a new home, a millie, a super space news. I'm rarely around because of life things. But you're doing well, Bungie, and that's all that matters. Plus, you and Ashley have Elden Ring now. Cool. Cat plushie with a little top hat and mustache. Butt frog plushies. Oh, I was thinking of doing the Stabby Duck as a plushie, though. So either I was thinking Stabby Duck or something like that. I don't know. Stabby Duck is pretty cool. Congrats on 1 million. Sideshow Ashley did a great job while you were away. I know, she did such a good job. It's actually hot in here. What are you doing? Oh, doggo? Dog. That's Vetra. She's a good doggo. Good bean. Babushka tag plushie? Maybe. Maybe. The Stabby Duck. Need an Aragon plush? I think it should be an Aragon plush with him tipping over a water. He broke a glass earlier today, too. Congrats. Looking forward to many more streams. Hell yeah, Redux. We got to get... There's so many games coming out. We got Tiny Tina's Wonderland coming out this month in like 11 days. We're going to be covering that. Which we're going to be covering that with Dustin, and also potentially 2 amazing humans that I met this weekend. They actually run a YouTube channel called... I want to make sure I get this right, because I've Googled it, or I've said it wrong like 3 times, because there's like a whole bunch of YouTube channels that I've been looking at for space stuff. I am right? Please tell me I'm right. Always right. Yes, Galactic Hunter. There we go. Whoops. Antoine and Dahlia, but also Trevor from Astro Backyard. Got to meet him this weekend as well. So we're talking about all getting together, playing video games and photographing space together, which I think would be so much fun. Yes, Tiny Tina. That game is gonna be freaking great. Museum, thank you so much for the super chat KS Daddy appearance. It's a tip for appearing and petting doggo. Mika Lady Gardner, congrats on 1 million. She did do a great job with the video. I was like, honey, you got to record a video while I'm gone. And she's like, no, Zozo, how the hell have you been? I hope you're doing well. And Adio, what's going on? Found you from Animal Crossing, made great new friends, and now I'm a follower for life. Hell yeah. Boo on YouTube for not letting me do a $3.14 super chat. Pie day, baby. Mika, glad you're doing well. Would you ever consider playing GTA 5 RP on a server like NoPixel? I would. It's actually things that I tried to apply to NoPixel back in the day when I was playing Red Dead a lot. We were around like 500,000 or 600,000 subs, and they just never responded. People don't. I don't know. Nobody wants the tag. Dowco, treat yourself. We're going to get some pie tonight. That's what we got to do. We still haven't even gotten to celebrate the 1 million subscriber stuff yet. Animal Crossing fishnets and a tag plush. Dang! Thank you. And Museum for... Oh, yeah, there we go. I'm all caught up now. Congratulations, Portugal. Thank you. You're doing well. She did great with the vid. She really did. Because I was just like, go do this. And she's like, but no.
Panic.
Lady Grinder, because I grind games, but it sounds dirty, so I abbreviate. Gotcha. It makes sense. Oh. 859. Happy to see you hit 1 million. Thank you so much. And for the 36 freaking months. It's so hard to drink out of this straw. Oh, God. Oh, God. I spilled water everywhere. Actually saying weird things. Can the community submit plushie ideas to the Discord? I think that would be great. You know what? We're going to make a plushie section in the members Discord right now. later, unless you want to set it up. Aaron, thank you for the 20 months. Need a bib? I spilled water all over myself. Well, so I actually got me this new like Brita filter like drink thing. And then when I pulled out the straw, there was a lot of extra water saved in the filter and it spilled all over myself. Tag with a babushka. Go with babushka plush. Just babushka tag. I could probably do that where it's just like a plush of me with a babushka blanket with an astro blanket. That'd be pretty sweet. You done playing Red Dead Redemption 2? That game is 4 years old, homie. Yeah. No, but not for the new. So we failed our most recent playthrough again because I died to a cougar. To be fair, that cougar cheated. It was all glitchy and everything, but I did die. I haven't decided whether or not I have to start over or we just continue. I don't know. With a top hat too, I think that might be too much. Kristen, thank you for the 21 months. I had one of those. The straw stopped working. I could never understand. Filter probably got too full. But it just takes too much effort to get your water out of that straw, man. I just drink out of the bottle. Starry-eyed, thank you for the, thank you. Been a fan since the pre-pandemic. Got me through 30 weeks of pregnancy. Barfing late night feeds with the new baby, and now the baby's a toddler laughing at your streams. Aw, that's amazing. Congratulations. God, that's so awesome. It really is amazing. Like the amount of, like now, like my son and like Everly and Ashley, both like growing up and like while doing this and like falling in love with gaming, which is, I get, like, it's so weird because, like, you know, in my generation, it was always like, you know, like you can't play video games, they're gonna fry your brain and all of this stuff. And like nowadays, like watching the kids play like Minecraft, they're learning how to like problem solve, like complete puzzles, and just basically learning how to like think outside the box. Like Caden's learning how to like program his own servers and like do mods and like actually like run his own server and things like that. And Everly's like trying to figure out like how to do like all the like the crazy things in like Splatoon and stuff. And like so like it's made them like learn how to like read and like research things for themselves and stuff. And I think it's actually pretty healthy. Like Caden, when he comes up and wants like a new mod or something, like, I don't know, like go figure it out. And then he sits and like Googles how to do things and like installs it and learns how to play the stuff. Like, I think it's super educational in a roundabout kind of way. You look exactly how you sound. Breathtaking. I think video games are actually so good at teaching kids things. Exactly. Like, I don't think Caden would have enjoyed reading if it wasn't about something that he cared about researching. Like, it helped him a lot, I think. Probably. I don't know. I keep looking at Ashley because she's probably like, no. No. I know I gotta scroll back here. Can a commuter submit? Yes. And Aaron. Ashley made a section in Discord called Plushie Ideas under announcements in the Discord. Aaron, thank you for the 20 months. Baby Red Bull is going to be 4 months old. Oh my God. Jesse Lou. Hope you have been extremely well. One buddy, favorite quote, shoot him in the brown star. Oh yeah. Obi Tag Kenobi plush would be the best thing. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. I feel like it should be a corgi or a taco. Kristen, thank you for the 21 months. And Chris, I think you missed my last super chat, and that's okay. Excuse me. Where did that go? How dare I? This is a crime against humanity. Did I? Well, it's not showing up on... Man, thank you, Chris. Congrats on the 1 mil sub. Celebrate with tacos and pie and adult beverages. That's what we should do tonight. We should go have pie for Pie Day. Get Dustin and Tabitha. Actually, if you want to... The place... Do you want to do dinner tonight, honey? Fun night?
I wanted to do...
Is that a yes? It's called... I'm looking for it. And then I can tell you all the news. Yes, congrats on 1 mil. Been a fan since... Oh, Starry-eyed, thank you again. And Chris, thank you so much again. Vivi, well done. Vivi, every time I read your name, I always think about Animal Crossing. KC, congrats on 1 million, brother. You deserve it. How you doing, my man? So KC and Max came to visit a couple weeks ago after we moved in, which was awesome. It was fantastic to finally get to see you guys again. Really? Oh, well, that's lame. Kiasna, thank you for the 18 months. Professor Anidemy, thank you for the 5. Haven't been watching much lately because been busy with the new house. Ooh, but how's it been going? Hope you both have been having a good move-in. Good move-in? I don't know. Rogan, 52 freaking months. I think you might be our longest subscriber or our longest member at this point. We'll have to look it up. And Vanilla, glad to help. Need the news? Just gonna keep teasing it out there. J.O., what it do? The goose is loose. Stamp, stamp in the house. And Amanda Y, congrats on 1 million subs. Boyfriend, I've been watching you since Red Dead Redemption 2. I love you and wish you well, and may the trees avoid you. Hopefully the trees avoid me in real life. That would suck. Dog, I know I said you were cute, but come on, bro. Jana? Thank you for the 21 months. Huge congratulations to 1 million. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you. Been around since 250K and so glad to see you reach this. Thank you, Megan. It's been a crazy journey. Oh, Sarange, how are you doing? And Miguel, congrats, Tag. You deserve. Oh, thank you. Spiral Mutrix. Get me through the rough times the past couple of years. Also, hi, Ashley. Ashley says hello. Alina with the sassy lemon. I'm pretty sure I'm 54 months. You should be able to show. Here's another 1 million subs and 17 more months of Hazel vibes. Oh, how dare you? How dare. What people don't know is actually short for Taggarty Backbridge Truncheon Vista. Planning any games to celebrate? Yeah, we'll play a game. I don't know what yet. I kind of wanted to hang out and show you guys space stuff that we've been working on a little bit. Perhaps it's getting hot. Did my camera die? I took off the babushka blanket and everything exploded. Rune Cat, how the hell you been? Hot diggity dang. Have we talked about the possibility of Stabby Pietro plushie? Daddy Nintendo would sue me into the ground. Have you broken in the pool yet? No, it's too cold, man. Too cold. Out of all this chaos, Allison Tate and I will now get turned for you. Pouring one. Wait, where's my alcohol? I don't have any. I don't have alcohol to celebrate. It seems like a crime against humanity. But the news tag. But the news? Y'all want to know about that news? You should do a stream revisiting all the games that brought you back to 1 million. So that was the plan. Oh, is that the maple syrup one? Short stack, it is. This one's a little weird, but I'll drink it. Jess! I've never followed a streamer before, and I still don't. It's tag or bust around here. Oh, hell yeah, Jess. Blah. Fist bump. I always make a New Year's resolution about Velcro. That way, at least one of my resolutions sticks. Oh my god. Nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. You can have some of mine, but it's only wine. I had some wine last night. I don't need to know more. Was it last night? No, the night before. This one's weird. It's called Hudson. Actually, you know what? It's not that bad. Hudson Whiskey, New York, which I, lived in, like right near Hudson, New York. New York straight rye whiskey, finished in maple syrup barrels. Ah, horrible idea. Congratulations, good sir, on your 1 mil subs. Hope you and yours are well and settling into the new place. Thank you for all you do for this community. Cheers to you. Cheers to you, Kayla. Cheers to this freaking community. Like, truly, like y'all are amazing. I know I say that, and I'm not a wordsmith. I wish I had a better way of being able to communicate my emotions and thoughts, but I'm I'm a small-brained human who doesn't know how to convey emotions in a meaningful way. I'm sure Casey could admit that. Congratulations on 1 million tag. Also, I vote for a plushie for Animal Crossing character complete with monocle, mustache, and fishnets. I like that, with a babushka blanket on it. Zaya! I want to send soju for celebration. P.O. box, please. That's a good reminder. Thank you. Thank you for that. You're not wrong. That does need to be a thing. I want to drink with you, but I have to go to my ice skating lesson in a bit. Or you could skip. It's called emotion. I'm emotionally stunted. I truly am emotionally stunted. I don't know how to accept gifts. I'm terrible at it. And even when I give gifts, I just hand them and like tend to walk away. Because I don't know how to get gifts. I don't know how to accept gifts. I don't know how to accept any kind of affection. I don't know how Ashley puts up with me. And like, I just give her a pat on the head, like, love you, honey. And then I walk away. And I'm literally just the worst functioning emotional human ever. Just emotionally stunted. I'm the worst. I don't know how anybody puts up with me. I want soju. Ooh, yeah. I paid good money for those lessons. I'll send you it. There we go. PayPal. Emotional damage. Emotional damage. Here, I give you this. Yeah. And then just walk away. Say, thanks, buddy. Pal. I ain't your buddy, pal. Ain't your pal, friend. Ain't your friend, guy. Are you Irish in any way? That would explain the bad gift giving. Yes, I am. Like, I forget what percentage, but a large. My mom's side is all Irish. Noted. When I see you in August, I'm gonna smother you in emotions. Don't do it. I will break down. I'll not break down, but I'll just be dead. Just die. Death. Pure death. Tazzy Cat, thank you for the 19 months. You talking alcohol is activating my brain. I'm learning to be a bartender. I started listing off cocktails made with a type of alcohol. My favorite is an old-fashioned. Speaking of, I found out Delta has old-fashions now, and that was a fun flight home. Congratulations on 1 mil tag. Well deserved. Just naps and old-fashions. Every time I woke up, they're like, here you go. Been over 4 years since I found you, and I'm so happy I did 1 million. Well deserved. You work so hard. Thank you, Makeup by Mary. Marie? Marie? No, I did it again. It's been 4 freaking years, and I still screw it up. Isaac, thank you so much for the super chat as well. Tazzy Cat, you, thank you so much. What am I doing here? My chat's all broken. Taz moving so quick. Keeping up is hard. Tell us the news. Yeah, so I wish that's one thing I do like about Twitch. It's so much harder to keep up with chat on YouTube because it all goes by at the same speed, whereas like it needs to go up and like hold there for a second and then up and hold there for a second. It would make it so much easier. Tagging names seems to never work. I'm literally the worst. Literally the worst. So don't you be laughing at me. You've been doing it for so long, poor Marie. I almost said Mary again. You have single-handedly saved my Elden Ring experience, Jay. I'm so happy to hear that. Like, truly, like, that's always been my goal with games. Like, I always just try and focus on following, like, the same path that people would take and try and find ways to make it easier along the same, like, way that we... Like, I try... And, I don't know, I just try and make games more fun or, like, find more secrets or find a way to make it just a little bit more... I don't know. But especially with Elden Ring, like so happy that I could help find ways for people to enjoy it because it's not an easy game. Someday tag, someday. I don't know. I don't have a good track record on that someday yet. We need more Nuzlocke with emotional damage. I agree. Shira, congrats on 1 mil. Thank you for the hard work in building this community. I'm a lurker, but been here for 4 years. Whenever I need a pick-me-up, I see your vids and never disappoint. Aw, hashtag Lurkers unite. Shira. And all of you lurkers out there, the ones that I never get to say hello to because y'all are like me and just never type in chat. Thank you. Thank you very much. You are a significant part of this community, whether you know it or not. And I appreciate you. So hello and goodbye. End stream. I didn't find your channel until I started playing Elden Ring. Congrats. Oh, thank you. Well, welcome to the community. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We do typically live stream a lot more than we have been. But I guess this is where we should probably get into the news, right? Like I'm debating whether I want to give this news yet, because we've had some people talk about it yet, but I don't know. Kind of wish Dustin was here. Maybe I'll have Dustin join in. Tag the plush should be a secret squirrel with a top hat and a monocle. Ooh. Chloe, what'd it do? Wild Hoagie, what's going on? I play Dark Souls. I'm used to crying while gaming. It's terrible. Just found your channel. This is my first Soul games. You helped me a lot. Such good news. Such good news. Like the fact that I was even able to get videos out while doing what I was doing this week is just just insane. Congrats on 1 million subs. Thank you. You're such a tease. Game breaking news right now. So if you don't give me the news, I'm going to riot. So some of you in the members Discord, you all already kind of know what the news is. So coming out of Lurkdom to say hello. I haven't been here for a long time, but I'm here for a good time. Oh, hell yeah. And Sarah Louisa Lamont. A fun name. I'm Irish. Congratulations, Tag. Thanks for everything. Hell yeah. Why am I fist pumping all of a sudden? I've been fist bumping a lot of people lately because I haven't been around people. So also, I've realized I've become a socially awkward human being since not being around people for like 3 freaking years. This is the most people that I've been around in 3 years, and I forget how to human. Like, fist bump now because we don't handshake anymore. Or you go in for like the fist bump and they're going in for a hug and you just do this awkward like, fist bump. I reached my goal. I picked you to make 1 million subs. Congratulations. Thank you, Gregory. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Become, haven't you always been? Maybe. Maybe. Have we all become socially awkward? I think so. But yeah, no, it's just the most people that I've been around. And I was getting made fun of a little bit too. Cause I've never been necessarily like a nervous human. I just like, kind of introverted, don't like being around a lot of people. So it's not really nervousness, but like I was losing my voice. I was having to do so much talking over the weekend. And one of the guys that we're doing this with, he's like, man, you like stream like thousands of people at a time. And he was like, were you nervous up there? I'm like, I wasn't nervous, but man, this is a lot, like just not used to being around a lot of people and like talking loudly and my voice was gone. It was absolutely gone. Welcome to the I don't know how to be a human club. We should probably like have like human rehabilitation programs, like where we kind of like teach people how to be social again. Like just these group gatherings where we just get a whole bunch of awkward people together and just like reacclimate back to being humans. I don't know. I don't know how to not be socially awkward. And it's just exacerbated now, like to a level never before. Gregory, thank you so much again, you wonderful human. Buman? Plush is just tag under a pile of cats. Ooh, I like that one. I like that one a lot. Yes, social rehabilitation. Wonder if I should call Dustin. Maybe I'll call Dustin and have him join in. He did call me and I ignored his call like a horrible friend. Literally the worst friend. But he does always call right when I start the live streams. Without fail. It sounds like an awkward disaster. The room would be overpacked then. Congratulations on 1 mil. So happy for you. Also, speaking of which, one thing that I do want to do this year. You mean etiquette class? Yeah, back in the olden days. Those were way worse though, weren't they? Congratulations to 1 mil. Thank you, Mobla. Text us and just do the thing. Better idea. Have the introverts teach the extroverts how we handle COVID isolation so well. I like that idea. It's a good idea. Like, we were born for this. I was born for this moment. This is when I succeed. Freya. Dang it, Tag. The day I decided to take a nap and ignore my phone, you decided to up and stream. I know, it's been a while. But glad to have you here, Freya. And Yolanda, I've always been super socially awkward. Now I just blend in. Silver lining. We are never getting the news and we won't be surprised by it. Well, I'm debating. There's reasons behind it. Like, on one hand, we should talk about it, but on the other hand, I don't know. Aw, Kat and Ian are watching. Kat and Ian, maybe I should get you both and Dustin in here and we can all talk about it together. I should tell them about Kat's YouTube channel. Thank you, honey. And Ian's YouTube channel. Oh, snap. Because y'all have been asking me for like a guide on how to do like a Milky Way photography. And Ian, being the amazing human he is, made a really good one. Getting a link right now. Right now. Coming out of lurk mode to say congrats. Thank you, Haley. And Rosalita. Rosalita, baby. What's going on? How have you been? Long time no see. You've teased us, Tag. You have to give us something? I don't know. Anticipation, right? I forgot I had the purple corgi. Let me set up lights and mic. Aw, snap. Here we go. I want to hear it before I get to sleep. So Ian and Kat are probably the best humans ever. So Ian has dedicated his life to getting people in love. Well, they both, honestly, have dedicated their lives to getting people to fall in love with astronomy and space and all of that stuff. And truly just like the most energetic and amazing humans that I've met probably my entire life. And so Kat does these amazing, like incredibly realistic, like paintings of space, which y'all actually watched this live stream do one, which is awesome. Which I want to do again very soon. I just linked Ian's channel in there for a lot of awesome videos. He's just starting the YouTube channel and he's doing an amazing job. Way better at cinematography and like scripting and doing videos than I am. I just click play and talk and hope it doesn't suck. If it's not under a non-disclosure agreement or under embargo, see that's the problem. It's not, but it should be. It should be by me. Congratulations. Found your channel maybe 2-ish years ago. Hell yeah, Nightshade. Hell yeah. Stamp speaks the truth. Biggest tease on YouTube. Maybe. Huge congrats on 1 mil, you amazing bean. Thank you, Lizzie. Sometimes that's the best way to do things, Tag. It play and hope for the best. It's just how I've lived my life, I guess. Because if you plan for the best, then you'll be emotionally devastated when it doesn't happen. So I'm just like, YOLO. Bud cake, thank you so much. My wine is disgusting, though. Ugh. This is also disgusting, though, to be fair. Like, it's not good. None of your streams ever suck? I don't know. I know there's been a few where... so typically, even if I'm having a bad day, like no matter what, I always look forward to streaming. So I am like introverted and things like that. So sometimes like leading up to the stream, I'll be like, oh my God, like this is a lot of people I got to talk to. But at the same time, like the amount of support and like energy and just like every time I start reading chat, I'm just like, this is the best thing ever. And I like literally look forward to it every single day. Even being a person that gets like, I get exhausted after a live stream. Y'all wouldn't think that like live streaming is exhausting, but even like talking with Dustin and other people who have gone to streams, it's like, oh my God. Like just want to sit there afterwards and just melt into the ground. But like while doing the live stream, like y'all are the freaking best. Especially with like so many of you have come from so many different genres of game, from like Red Dead Redemption 2, Ark Survival Evolved, Monster Hunter World, Animal freaking Crossing, which got me through like some of the like, really low points in my life as a childhood. So I just played it on like a whim to kind of like just feel that nostalgia. To now Elden Ring, like such a wide variety of content. And the fact that we've all been able to like create these communities, like the amount of people that have like met and gotten married through the community and just created friend groups and things like that. Like, I don't know. It's just so exciting. And throughout all of this, we've been able to raise, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars to help sick children or different causes and things like that. And it's just, I don't know. I can't see my life without it, without like being able to either make videos to help people enjoy things or be able to do fundraisers to help people in need. And I don't know. Speech, you ain't getting no speech. I'm tired. I haven't slept properly in 4 days. I can barely even get my thoughts into words at the moment. Just stumbling like a fool over here. As an introvert, 10 out of 10 confirmed just talking to people is exhausting. Aw, Joe, you're the funniest person on YouTube by country miles. When are we going to be back on Horizon Forbidden West this week? Absolutely. The only introvert with the gift of gab. When you give me enough alcohol, that is 100% true. Like there's some kind of barrier in my brain that unlocks with enough. It's usually just like 1 or 2, just to kind of get past that introvert stuff. I've missed so much of this video talking to a half uncle I just met through 23andMe. So here's another joke. My dad has a DeLorean. He only drives it from time to time. God dang, you're on fire today. Sweet baby Jesus and Rosalita. Look at that purple freaking corgi. I'm so proud of you. Sorry for being a goner. I was so busy with getting my life back together. And well, my pug needs attention, but congrats. We've been abandoned for a dog. My feels, look, I'm getting teary-eyed. Abandoned for is it a cute dog at least? But thank you, Rosalita. I hope you have been well. I mean, I fully understand getting the life back together thing. Your go-to man just found your channel during Animal Crossing Valhalla. Rosalita, thank you for the turd. And Lexi and Chew, thank you so much. We tease about being a tease. We love it here. You're awesome. My attention span is oh shiny squirrel. And I've been gone for like 3 months and missed so much. Clearly, congrats on 1 mil or my girl. Thank you, Chew. And Frisket, freaking biscuit. Did I just hear Tag will do a drunk stream? My liver can't do that. I'll do a buzz stream. That's about it. I've never enjoyed getting drunk. Like I enjoy like a good little buzz, but anything more than that. Laura, how have you been? Have you shared the secret project yet? Nope. Maybe I'll do a poll. Just realized I'm 2 months away from the Rainbow Corgi. Let's see here. I'll call Dustin and see what he thinks about it. And I'll leave it up to Dustin. Your plush, Casey says, your plush needs to be John riding Phil hitting a tree, and you pull the string holding John, and all you hear is your scream of terror. Oh my God. Fattest cat. Started reading a book about anti-gravity the other day, and I haven't been able to put it down. You know, I only read your name before reading the chat, and I was like, this guy's going to have something good to say. It was a dad joke, and I was right. What do you call a retired miner? Doug. Nailed it. Buzz can be fun. Drunk is not good. Yeah. Tag join NASA, please, and vlog your first day. I feel like that's not a thing, like being able to vlog inside of NASA. Could be wrong. I don't know. A Polly says, like, anyone will choose no. I mean, you never know. People will be like, I don't want to know nothing. I will do a pole dance. Maybe I should get Dustin to join us for this one. And I think Kat and Ian were getting their stuff ready too. Awesome. Do a nice little segment on that. Lady Star. Gone a while due to health stuff, but just had an amazing health news. So you can both celebrate. Ooh. Glad to hear the good news, Lady Star. And Chelsea. I don't know the secret. I can't tell Disney you're celebrating it while you are there with 1 million subs. Got to get that pixie dust. Wait, what? If I don't know the secret, I can't tell Disney you're celebrating it while you're... Wait, Disney will celebrate 1 million subs? Introverts talk a lot, but we need 4 weeks to recharge. Mego knows. Mego knows what's up. You can vlog inside Kennedy Space Center. So first news, we're going on the... This is not the secret news, but the first news is... So, man, in like 2 months, we're going on the new Galactic Cruiser at Disney. It's going to be super awesome. I was looking at like Mandalorian cosplays the other day. I was like, oh, I gotta do this right. Disney will celebrate with you. Anything you want to celebrate? I didn't know that was a thing. Have you had your golden 1 mil YouTube award thing yet? Not yet. I swear to God, I did read the super chat, didn't I? Did another one sneak by me? I met up with Lisiana last week and had some weird cocktails at a speakeasy hidden behind the ice cream parlor. Oh, hell yeah. That sounds awesome. How the hell has Lisiana been? We haven't seen her in forever. How's she doing? I hope you all had a fan-freaking-tastic day. Okay, ready to jump in whenever you want. A visitor, that is? Oh, hell yeah. All right, I'm gonna ping Dustin real quick. Bluetooth. Oh, I could call it on Bluetooth. What'd it do? I'm just doing the 1 million sub stream, you know. And we were talking about you, and Kat and Ian are in the stream, and seeing if we should maybe talk about our super secret squirrel thing a little bit. Sure. Do you want to? What? Yeah? Yeah, no pressure, buddy. No pressure. All right. All right, I'll set up a Discord chat for us. All right. A telescope just turned up in our lost and found box. We don't know who it belongs to, but we're looking into it. Oh, we're looking into it. Dang it. Tell us secrets. Thank you, Neil. And Lisi is super busy doing her cosmetology certification thing. She followed her heart and goals and quit college to do what she loves. Hell yeah. Cheers to Lisiana. Follow them dreams. Lauren. It's been sub for almost 2 years. Day before July 4th. Hell yeah. Thank you. And Jackie. Lurker, hashtag Lurkers Unite. Congratulations, tag on 1 mil. I screamed with excitement and baby Quesalupa, 10 months old. Claps with excitement as well. Wait, is that a profile picture of Disney now? This is why you threw me through a loop. Did you change your name a little bit too? You have the, is that from Disney? Hard to see, but thank you. And Lindsay, thank you so much. Congratulations on your hard work. Thank you, FZ dude. Super secret squirrel is a phrase I now use thanks to you. Best phrase ever. Best phrase ever. Straight from the bottle. Classy, what can I say? This Daddy Dustin joke went further than I thought it would. Oh no. Never had Hudson whiskey. Can I get it in Arizona? You know, I'm sure they make good whiskey, but this one's been around for a hot minute, so you can tell that I'm not. So this one was aged in maple syrup barrels, and I was like, well, I like maple syrup and I like whiskey. I don't know if I like them both together though, but I imagine they're pretty good without maybe the maple syrup. I don't know. All right, so let me preface the chat that we're gonna have now before we get into Discord and figure out how all that's gonna go on the fly. I don't even TagBackTV email. But I haven't logged into Discord in a hot minute. I am a human. Man, we spend 90% of our lives telling a non-human that we're a freaking human, and I don't like it. These aren't even buses. That's not a freaking bus. I am displeased. Is it sweet? Like, it is a little sweeter than I would. I think that's probably why I don't like it. If you like sweeter drinks, then it's probably pretty good. But aside from that, Laura, how the hell have you been? Thank you so much for the incredible dancing sassy lemon. Discord out here changing numbers while I'm typing in numbers, and that's not cool. Lisiana, holy guacamole, Batman. I heard you've been doing awesome things. I approve. I approve. Can a crappy dinosaur joke get a laugh? You bet your ass I can. That's a good one. That was a good one. That was a real good one. That was a good one. It's like a good dad joke hits you slow. It's just, it was a good one. I like that one. We've had some good dad jokes recently. So close to a year, been absent for a hot minute, but I'm happy to be here now. I missed y'all so much. Andy, welcome back. Sweet baby Jesus. A good dad joke has a slow burn. Did you know that your couchbot is posting your live to your old Discord channel? Did not know that. Sense though. Try Bullet. Oh yeah, Bullet's great. Bullet is great. I like basically every time I go to this new liquor store that's near me, I try something new every time, and this was just one of the ones that we grabbed. Congrats on 1 mil. Thank you. Jaboingles, what it do? What it do? Okay, so since we're going to be talking about this a little bit today, we're not going to give like crazy details, but we can give a little bit of a preview of what's going on. So many of you know that in the past... Oh, you let the dog in. I was like, how did the dog get inside? I didn't hear you. I didn't mean to tease y'all about the news. So if I was answered this already, did I miss anything in So La Familia Season 2 hasn't started yet. But I feel confident that we can start it again very soon now. And you'll know why that things have been slow for the past couple of months. Other than moving, so a lot of life changes have happened. So since October of last year, been working on this massive undertaking with some of the smartest people in the world. I then also moved across the country and just getting set up here while setting up this new company with everybody, and also just trying to get into the groove of figuring out how timing works, and then new games, testing out those and trying to figure out a lot of stuff has been going on. I have a coffee flavor Kit Kat and pistachio flavor Kit Kat for you. Does the coffee Kit Kat have caffeine? That's the real question. Spill the beans before I lose signal. Okay, so many of you know that I got into astronomy and astrophotography during the pandemic. Like many of you, y'all are actually the reason that I have found my life's passion. Like truly, like beyond video gaming and beyond like growing this community and building I'm a little like I don't know, teary-eyed kind of thinking about it, because like without all of you pushing me to get into astronomy, like for the first time, like I remember, like I always think back on like the first live stream that I did after watching Trevor's like videos, like binge watching them that night, Astro Backyard, and like discovering the fact that astronomy or like astrophotography was actually possible, and that we could buy a telescope and point it up at the night sky and photograph things hundreds of thousands, if not millions of light years away. Like, is this one? Hold on, I'm trying to get an image. Like, oh, that's the PNG. How big is that file? Should be good. Like this. Like being able to like I photographed this from my backyard. The fact that like I had no idea, like I've been obsessed with space my entire life, and I binge watched all of these videos, and the next day, like we were live streaming Animal Crossing, and I told y'all about it's like, should I buy a telescope to be able to do this? And we went on OPT's website, and we were looking through different types of hardware and things like this, and I was like, did you all know that this was possible? And I was astounded by, not only did I not know that it was possible, but literally, I would say the majority of the world doesn't know that with the technology we have today, you can take your phone, you can take, the cameras that you have sitting around your house and point them up at the sky and be able to image things millions of light years away, or be able to to be able to see the true beauty of the universe around us. And I think it's like there's like this big disconnect between like humanity nowadays with light pollution and things, and like humanity, like how we've evolved over time, always looking up and being fascinated and creating religions and beliefs all based around the things that we saw in our night sky. And I guess like when most people look up now, especially with all the light pollution, you see like 5 or 6 stars, and it's easy to forget like how small I always make fun of Dustin for making us go through like these existentialist like feelings of like feeling small and insignificant, but it's easy to like understand like why there was so much fascination for thousands of years about like the universe around us, and like we've lost a lot of that. But thanks to all of you, like we literally like live streamed getting into this, like all of the processes of like, complaining about how difficult it was to get into, and going through all of these different processes. You getting into astrophotography got me into it. I've been using my phone the past year, and now I'm going to get a camera. Hell yeah. And there's so much technology coming out now where you can take your DSLR or your one-shot camera or even your cell phone and put it on like even a tripod or like a lightweight equatorial mount, be able to point it up in the sky, and literally you become a time traveler, and you're looking at things that are thousands of years old and thousands of years into the past, and imaging like the true beauty of space. And it's just amazing. But there's so much like actual scientific data and things locked inside of all of those images that we also forget about too, which can be of like amazing use. Space keeps humanity humble, and I love that. It really does. But yeah, many of you know, like, and I'm sure it's probably a reason why many of you haven't gotten into like astrophotography and things. One, because on the very high end, it can be pretty expensive, but also it's just, we haven't made it easy, right? It's kind of difficult and cumbersome and a bit of a nightmare for a lot of people. But what we've been working on for the past year is basically an effort, like a global effort, to bring astronomy and astrophotography back to like everyone in the world. Being able to, I don't know how I want to, there's just so much to actually talk about. Like so much. And Renray, thank you so much for the 14 months. But yeah, for the past 5 months, you know what? Let me just get in with Dustin first, because I know they're probably sitting there waiting, and then we can kind of go over what we've been building for the last year or 5 months. And I'm going to set up the disc. What is this music too? The music changed over and it just completely ruined my thought process. It's probably a lot quieter for you, but it's loud for me, and it just took me way out of my thoughts. Yeah, so like at the very base level of this, we're making astronomy more accessible and allowing people to be able to collaborate on a much higher level than ever before possible, and really reducing the amount of time that it takes for a person to be able to acquire gear and photograph the universe, from potentially weeks or never to literally on their first night being able to point a camera up at the night sky and be able to take not only beautiful photos, but also be able to get scientific information to collaborate on an extremely high level with the scientific community to never again miss something, not only in our solar system, but near Earth objects and any kind of event within the universe at all. Like literally humanity's first eye on the sky, continuously watching everything around us at all times. So that way we never actually miss anything intrasolar system or I'm reading chat while I'm doing this, and I have some dude just cussing that you guys can't see. There we go. Sorry. There, I had to ban somebody. It's one of the downsides of reading while talking at the same time. You get distracted easy. But we'll be able to talk about this a little bit more here, and I'm going to get this YouTube or Discord chat set up. I have to add a friend. Add a friend. Thank you, Kat, for sending your Discord ID, by the way. Got a special Discord ID. That's fancy. I'm already friends with you. Tom, how the hell are you doing? Holy crap. Congrats, my man. Thank you. People are, yeah, Tara, exactly. Bald gang? Hell yeah, mandate. Let's go. So friends, let's find Dustin. Man, different names. Start a voice call with Dustin. Gotta add Kat to this. Kat, there she is. Boom. Can I join the bald game? Hell yeah. I gotta do. Oh, snap. Oh, I can't hear anybody. Hold on, I gotta fix my audio. This is what I get for leaving for like a weekend. Right, can you guys hear me now? And I think I could hear you. Maybe? Voice and video. That's right. I heard you guys for a second.
Oh, we're here.
Oh, hell yeah. There we go. Lysiana, thank you so much for the super chat. I see how happy you are finally getting to do what you love. And I know that feeling. Aw, thank you, Lysiana. And I'm glad that you're pursuing your dreams as well. Hell yeah. And Ninja Cat, thank you for becoming a gold tier member. All right, I'm going to set up the video stuff as well. How was your guys' drive home?
It was so long, the longest hour and a half.
I was hungry and I was hungover and I was tired.
We got Dan back to the airport just in time.
Yeah, like, man, we threw him out the door into the planes.
Oh, yeah, I messaged him later because I was a little concerned if he got there or not.
Oh yeah, we just about made it. It was
Yeah,
good. Ian screeched in like.
That's fast. A little Tokyo drift into the airport, and he did a somersault on
Just jumped out while you guys were driving. All right.
Yeah, right.
And I even heard a security guard just be like, "Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne."
Oh no, wait.
Oh, hold on, let me I'm gonna fix the Discord stuff here. This would let me.
It's like one of those things, you've got so many windows open.
Mm-hmm. There we go. And Dustin should be joining here momentarily. There we go. As I move you guys around on the screen here. Too low? Are they too low? I'll have to fix that. I'm going to read the backlog of stuff here. Mego, after 28 years, I just forgot my wallet in the car at the supermarket. It took you 28 years to do that? I did that. I've done that so many times. So many times. Or the worst part is when you spend like an hour or two like shopping in the store and only to realize when you're checking out, like as you're going to pay and have all the groceries there already that you forgot your wallet in the car. Dustin, what's going on?
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. We're going to have to come over and celebrate after this since we haven't gotten to yet.
Well, you know, I'm still looking at your car sitting in the front driveway here, so you got to come over one way or the other.
Yeah, eventually, if I ever want to drive again, I got to do that. That's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Is my audio okay? You kind of caught me off guard here, so I just jumped in with what I had.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Actually,
Ian.
they're just smiling. I got to read a couple of things here that I missed here. Jeffrey, thank you so much for becoming a member. Chris went to school in Tonopah, Nevada, and it's highly regarded as a great stargazing place. Have you guys ever been to near like imaged in Nevada or anything like that?
I have not. Actually, yeah, I have. I have close to Vegas.
I just like it how everyone in the chat is like, Daddy Dustin!
Big
Woo,
Daddy.
Big Daddy D! In the house!
Big Daddy D.
Sean calls me. I have no idea if what I'm saying is on stream or not. I'm just like, whatever. Here we go. Every time.
Oh my God. Tiff and I, thank you so much for the crazy super chat. Congratulations on 1 million. I didn't already say this, but now that we're talking about astrophotography, I found out there is a dark sky site in Pennsylvania called Cherry Springs, and I still want to check it out because of you. Thank you for being you and building this community. Have you guys ever been to Cherry Springs?
No, but they
Pennsylvania?
do a star party, Cherry Springs Star Party, I believe. It's like one of the biggest ones on the East Coast.
Really?
We did.
I think so.
They've also got a dark sky site at the Muddy River Observatory. But we went out and did a talk there once. That was really cool.
That is pretty cool. Y'all are like, so Kat, Ian, and Dustin are pretty much like the best people in the world, I think. Incredibly intelligent, and Ian is just, I don't know, like a light in the darkness. I think it's just every time he's around, just the energy in the room like just explodes, and is dedicated.
Light in the darkness. I've never heard him described that way.
I don't
agree, though.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
You calling him a star?
Ah, there we go.
Yeah, oh, get out.
Oh, no.
Get out.
Boo. Get off the stage.
This is gonna get super cheesy.
I gotta turn Dustin up. Oh, I just made Dustin's face in particular very big, and I don't know how I did that. Oh, now I'm breaking everything. What the hell?
Oh, I'm sorry. I've got an echo for everyone. I'm just I'll try and turn the main volume down. By the way, I want to say thanks to all the nice comments about the paintings. I appreciate you guys.
It's just Dustin's face. Oh, sorry, Kat. I didn't mean to interrupt.
It's okay. I'm done now.
Why does Discord do this? Do I do this? Oh my God. I'm going to hang up and rejoin. Hold on. Hey, it worked. There we go.
All right. Are we back?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Hey, I don't know if you can see this or not, Sean, but don't get jealous.
Man, you know, I forgot to grab a mug. I was so preoccupied with everything else, I did not grab a mug. I'm the only one in our sky now that doesn't have a mug.
That's not true because I don't have a mug. Only Ian has a mug. So
Oh
I
my God.
stole Ian.
I would say that I have two, but you may not have one.
Oh, I may not have one?
No, I'm kidding. I've got two. You can have one.
Man.
Yeah,
Tag
knock
bro-
another one off.
Nice. See, I knew you'd help me out some way. The volume is super low. I think I fixed it now.
I think it's just Dustin's volume that's low.
Oh, we can't hear our own volume, so I don't know if ours is good or not. So
I think it's good. Maybe it's lower.
technical difficulties.
Yeah. Literally anything I try and do on the internet is a technical difficulty.
Yeah, I just like it to be hard work. That's why.
So I give them a little bit of a preview of what we're doing and what this weekend is. But Dustin, and you got the shirt on, representing the right way. There we go.
Oh yeah,
I
like repping today. I just
got the shirt going. Basically after the trip, it was what was clean, and I love it. So it made the list today.
Hell yeah. So yeah, we're building probably the biggest thing to happen to astronomy since, I don't know, astronomy. Since the telescope.
Describe so far, because I knew I was going to come in and get put on the spot for description. So, how much has been described so far?
Not much. I figured I'd put you really on the spot and let you do
I knew it was coming when you called.
put the hard work in.
Yeah. Okay. So you've said nothing at all. You've said just that
No.
you're working on something.
So I've said, that we're working on bringing astronomy really to the masses and allowing people to be successful on their first night in Astro and really connecting the world to, our night sky again and allowing building the largest interconnected telescope network in the world, and really bringing not only science or astrophotography to become much easier, but also bringing science to the masses and able to contribute to, never losing sight of anything in our skies ever again.
Wow, that's a pretty good start. I mean, if all those things happen, it's just world changing, right? And that's a small piece of what's going on. So I do see in the chat people saying that tag tells us nothing. And I also see in the delayed video you taking pulls directly out of the bottle, which makes me extremely happy as well. But yeah, I mean, we can dig into what this is. I mean, it feels like the single most important thing that I've ever been a part of in my entire life. And it's got all of my friends. I say all the time that, I feel so fortunate. This weekend was a great example of that, because Sean, you got to witness it in person this weekend. You got to meet a lot of my other friends out there, but I'm surrounded by literally all of my heroes all the time, and everybody. And this was a perfect example with the event we did this weekend. But it's amazing when you can get into a room full of people where every single person there inspires you, and every conversation is about something that you love. And that's what this astronomy, this project has been doing for us. It's brought so many people, and some projects are just so magnetic, or I guess in this case, since we're going cheesy and dad jokes and the puns, projects when they have so much gravity, right? That it just pulls everybody
hitting
in,
us with the dad jokes.
Including you, Sean, who not only did it bring you in, but it allowed me to push you over the edge of committing to moving all the way across the country. So, yeah, man, I could not possibly be more excited, and I'm happy to talk about it to whichever degree you're comfortable with. You're the one running the show.
No, it's as Alex said, which we'll all have to introduce the community to one day. The cat's kind of out of the bag at this point, which literally, because it was out of the bag with Cat.
Hey, I asked him first. I was like, "What can I say?" And he was like, "Everything that's here, you can share." And I was like,
Okay.
"Okay." And now my TikTok video's got a lot of views. So I was like, "It's out there."
Yeah. So here's the big thing. I'll run through it, and you can correct it. But the truth is, Sean, this is you're running this show. So I'm here to tell you every day. Look, I'm here as the support role, on this one. But so correct anything you want to. But the reason this feels so important to me is that astronomy in general feels important to me for a lot of reasons, not just the scientific application. The fact that it's pushing the boundaries of human knowledge and everything we are. It answers all of the philosophical questions that have been asked since the beginning of time. We just didn't know for the majority of human history that we had to look to science for those, because they felt like moral questions. They felt like they would be questions that led to a moral boundary. Things like who we are, where we are, what we are, or even, the big question, which is truly the philosophical question, the why. Why are we here? Those questions, it's seeming more and more like those answers are not local. The way that we're going to find those answers is looking as far away from ourselves as we possibly can to figure out exactly what that context is that gives us clues to exactly what the answers might be for each of those individual cases. And astronomy is the answer to that. Astronomy, provides the tools and the insight on how to interpret that data, not only interpret it, but to collect that data. And the more we learn about the universe, the more we learn about ourselves. And so the big challenge comes in with the fact that, this stuff is hard. I've heard you say a million times, you get even emotional talking about it. Sean, you have a lot of reasons to, Mr. 1 million subscribers over here, but how so much of the best parts of your life have been directed by your community and by people that have, pushed you into these bigger things like astronomy. And once you're there, I mean, you immediately ran into this thing that is easy to be passionate about, easy to be in love with. But then what happens? You hit a brick wall of challenge and frustration, and so many people do. And I think that's why so many amazing people that would be part of this community, the astronomy and philosophical community on that side, and then scientific boundary community, they get pushed out of it due to that frustration or time constraint. So
Yeah.
that's kind of the the context for why what we're doing is important. And then the details, we can go from there of exactly what it is. But I don't want to be the only one talking here, so stop me, because that was like a pretty
Yeah, I
long
was going to
monologue.
say it's like needlessly difficult as well. Like, there's no reason why it should be as hard as it is, given
If you
how much tech we've got. Like, I come from a video game development background. It just blows my mind that, but this is long overdue, and it's going to make it available to so many more people. And those that do have it, it's going to get even better. Like the
Yeah,
access and improvements. So, yay!
absolutely. And we like to say that if you tried to make something harder, you probably couldn't do it.
Honestly, they've done a really good job of making it hard.
Well, we
There's, like, path of least resistance, and then like astrophotography takes path of most resistance.
They're like, how hard?
How
I
do we
like-
maximize resistance?
Oh, so we got Kimberly here. It says very excited, limited astro experience and starting an astronomy degree. Got a telescope and managed to get a nice look at the moon recently, but no photos though. But I mean, that's where you start. You get addicted to looking at the moon, and then it's like, what else is out there? And down the rabbit hole you go. Somebody made a dad joke too. Or Tiffany, thank you for the super chat. They said, sounds like sounds like a very expansive project, like it takes up a lot of space.
Oh.
Yeah. So the what is it question, right? Should we dig into that? I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to be delivering super long monologues here, but there's a lot to go through.
I think we can probably get into a little bit of what it is, and like the fact that you were talking about like the people that astronomy brings in, and I kind of want to touch base on that for a second, just because I got to meet some of the most amazing people in the world this weekend. Like finally I met Kat and Ian in person the other day, but just getting to spend more than like one day with them was absolutely amazing. But also like from the gaming standpoint, met Antoine and Dahlia this weekend from Galactic Hunter. And they're going to play the Tiny Tina's Wonderland with us, Dustin, by the way, on stream while we do Astro stuff.
They're so cool. They're such beautiful people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is amazing. Everything about that I like.
Especially the Borderlands stuff, right?
I'm obsessed with those games.
And speaking, like, Antoine was working for 2K Games, who made like the Borderlands series and everything too. So that's like, I don't know if you knew that part of that.
I didn't know that beforehand.
Yeah.
That was new to me.
Yeah, he worked in video games as well.
It's amazing how many people in like astronomy or like in businesses that are kind of changing the world have worked in the gaming industry before. I don't know.
I think it's just because it brings a bunch of nerds together. No offense.
Yeah, nerds are amazing. Like, you used to make fun of
I can
nerds
say
now,
that
but
'cause
nerds.
it was like my life for so long.
Oh, Shinobi, thank you so much, as well as Queen Zelda. Thank you. And Crazy Cat Lady and Tiffany. Y'all are wonderful. Thank you so much. We want to see Dustin's tattoos.
Oh yeah, everyone's got some good tattoos. I've got no. Oh.
But no, just super excited about all the people that we met this weekend, and like Trevor from Astro Backyard, and being able to do more collaborative things with them. But yeah, I guess we should probably get into a little bit of what it is, other than like, space stuff is super cool.
Yeah. So what are we working on? Space stuff is super cool.
Yeah.
That's the Sean answer. I know it is. Jonathan.
They've been asking for months, like, cause like over the past like 5 months, been streaming less, and just like just recording videos and streaming when I can, and just disappeared for like 4 days while I was like going to do cool things. Tell you about it later.
Oh man. Yeah. Well, in fairness, you kind of had to do that a little bit for a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, projects of this scale, they require that on the front end, just because more than anything else, you just don't want to promise things you can't deliver on to people,
yeah.
because it's all so exciting, and it's easy to get caught up in that excitement. So many businesses do. They get caught up in the excitement on the front end, and they say, we're going to do all these different things, and then 2% of it actually happens or less, and then everybody ends up just being disappointed and hating the operation and everything. So no, it makes sense to keep it keep it close for a while, just to make sure that everything actually can be achieved.
I just had like while you were saying that, I just thought of maybe the best idea ever to kind of tie in with all of this is so Ian does basic like star parties, teaching people how to photograph the Milky Way and things like that, and I was like, well, I've been wanting to do something like that as well. Now the question is, how many cameras and mounts can we get to actually do like a? I've been thinking a lot about doing like a community like stargazing kind of thing, and like teaching people how to image the Milky Way and stuff like that. So
let's do it. That
Let's
sounds
go.
epic.
I think that would be the coolest thing ever. Getting just putting an open invite to the community to come to a dark sky site and just fall in love with
Hell
space.
yeah, dude. Ain't no party like a star party.
Because a star party stop at 4 a.m.
That's right. Dude, Scotch and Scopes. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Oh, that's such a great channel name. We got Turn and Learn and Scotch and Scopes.
Yeah. Turn and learn. Yeah, we've been talking about Scotch and Scopes for so long now. Like, we want to make it a thing.
So I was laughing at Stamps. To be fair, Dustin is telling us to tag us, never going to actually tell us. I just kind of like just leading on like the teasing of what we've been working on and torturing them at this point. It's rather enjoyable. But
well, I'm happy to participate in that for as long as you'd like to. I do want to say a quick thank you to the people in the community here. So many of the people that have been posting the Daddy Dustin, which was never supposed to happen, by the way. It's just supposed to be Sean Nathan and Sean Nathaniel. I'd rather myself be left out of it.
I mean,
we're happy to see.
I'm still trying to make Pumpkin happen because that's how I answer the phone for you for most of the time.
Pumpkin.
know about
so
that one.
sweet. I
Or
love
hey
that.
boo boo, what it do?
Hey, it's pie day today, so you can be
Hey.
pumpkin pie.
Dude, one of you should be pumpkin and one of you should be spice. Let's
Oh.
go.
Oh.
Ian, you're fired.
So, anyway, I wanted to say thank you for the support on the print store, which honestly, Kat and Ian were so kind. They're the ones that made it happen 100%. I simply did not have the time or the know-how to do what they were doing. But there was a lot of support from this channel on that. And I didn't make it known on the front end because I didn't want it to be like a big marketing push. And plus, I'm really uncomfortable with a lot of like the self-promotion piece of it, which I know
Dustin is
Sean,
very much like me on that front.
yeah, it's hard, man. It's hard. That piece is hard, but I will tell you now that it's over what that money is going to, and I'm super excited about it. Sean and I are working together. We're going to build an observatory here on my property, and that observatory is going to have 11 telescopes in it. And one of those telescopes is going to be one of the largest telescopes in the entire Southeast. And we're going to let kids use that telescope for free from the local schools to get their first eyes on the sky, which will not only just be eyes on the sky, it will be better eyes on the sky than most universities in the world can provide. And then the other telescopes are going to have an outreach stipulation for the people that use them, that they have to be used for free outreach to help people log in and get their first images of space as well. So I'm super excited about it because I really think it's going to be a tool for good and a tool for expansion, for this mission. So thank you for everyone that helped support it because those things matter, and you're going to have a lot of kids looking through telescopes because of what you did.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. I'm still a little worried that one of them's going to point it at the moon and just like burn a hole through their brain though, with how big that one telescope's going to be.
Yeah.
I have to put an HA filter on this is getting super nerdy, but put an HA filter on it to just look at the moon. But no, it's like truly like the fact that Dustin did that, his first print store, dedicated to building this observatory and really just doing especially like in the area that we're in, to think that, the kids around here will have access to, things that most people who study for PhDs would never even be able to use, and really just get people to fall in love with astronomy. Like at a young age like that, to be able to experience that could be a life-changing experience for somebody.
Yeah, and I mean, I can tell you that like the MIT telescope that we've sent them was 17 inches in aperture. This telescope is 40 inches. So
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's a big telescope.
Say that.
Kat knows what that means. That's a big telescope.
yeah, this is a 1 meter
That's like
telescope.
1 meter.
He's like, that's just how wide it is.
It's just
Yeah.
So to put that in context, most like I think that might be bigger than the majority of telescopes used by professionals across the entire continental United States. So
Right.
like
Yeah, as
it's
far as I know, there's only like 20 that I've seen. At least through us, there's only like 20 that are even comparable for visual astronomy. So yeah, I mean, this is the real deal. This is like the kids that and I grew up in this area. I never heard the word telescope. It's just not something that comes up here, And so being able to provide that to the kids and the families, even the adults. I mean, I didn't get into astronomy until I was 28. I'd never looked through a telescope until I was 28. So being able to have their first look be through something that can give views like a lot of, similar to pictures we take. I mean, it's going to be truly amazing. This thing is so big, you'll see like you won't just see Jupiter, you'll see Jupiter's moons passing in front of it and casting the shadows on the planet itself behind it in detail. Like this is the real deal.
That's awesome.
Wait, is this a visual telescope
Yep.
or is this an
It's
imaging
visual
scope?
meter,
Yep, it's it's gonna be a lot of fun.
It's going to be for visual and planetary imaging.
Nice.
That's
Yep.
incredible. Like,
And then soon I should be doing my first print store as well, which I would like to also dedicate to putting up telescopes for outreach and things like that, because I've got enough telescopes, I think, now at this point. So I really want to
Wait,
try.
that's not true. No one has enough.
yeah, that's
You could always use more telescopes, but
Dustin has all the telescopes, and it's still not
None
enough.
of. He's like, have I got a problem?
He's like, I need more.
I've never looked through a telescope and I'm 36. Yeah, I didn't do my first visual telescope stuff until literally when Charles came to visit at Dustin's. That was my first time looking through like an actual anything more than just like, like a little plastic thing since I was a kid, Like being able to look at Saturn and being able to see the rings and things like that was just, it changes your perspective on things a lot. And being able to access something on that level is a completely different experience.
Looking like having that first experience of like looking through a telescope, I think most people who have who've been fortunate enough to do that remember that feeling of just like how incredible, awe-inspiring, amazing it is. And so it's such a shame that there's so many people that don't get that. And so I feel like doing that for kids to get them hooked at such a young age, you are literally changing the world by doing that.
And adults too. I think there's like a lot of us that are like kind of, I want to look.
Yeah,
Let me
exactly.
see. What are you
Oh, of
looking?
course.
I see a lot of questions about the size of it, and yes, that is 100 centimeters. But to put this in perspective of how big, that's the mirror, but how big the telescope is, it's a little over 14 feet tall.
Picture
So-
of it now.
Yeah.
That's Big
Oh,
Papa right there.
that a big papa. You're gonna call it?
Yeah, you need a name for the scope too. Like the
Oh, what are you gonna name it?
I think we should have
Big
I think we
Daddy
should have your
Scope.
community name, man.
They're just gonna name it the Telescope McTelescope Face.
it's big,
Good name.
big scope.
Not
Scopey
bad.
McScope face. Yeah.
Scopey McScope Face. There we
dude,
go.
Yeah, you could do a community poll on what to name it.
You know what it's gonna end up though.
Yeah, let's get some names from the community.
Trying to look up a 1 meter Dob.
Girtha.
1 meter dog. Big Girtha.
Big
Big mouth.
Girtha. I love it.
Oh gosh.
That's a big boy.
So stupid.
Big
Oh
Girtha.
my gosh.
Yeah, some of these are too good.
Big Chalupa McThickums.
McThickums.
Wait.
All right,
Oh
we're
my
going
God.
to the. All right, kids, gather around. We're going on a field trip to the McThickums Observatory.
Ashley laughed at that one.
What?
Moonkissed, while I appreciate, and Arsenic, I appreciate your comments, I am going to hide those.
Arsenic Lime, Daddy Dustin's Big Inches.
I was going to hide
Can
them.
we like have a custom wrap around the scope and make it look like a big burrito? Like just have like a bite
Burrito
out of
wrap.
it. Yeah, you just like it's got like the big rice and tomato and stuff you can see. That would be amazing.
I think everyone's voting for Big Girtha.
Big Girth.
Big
Told you,
Girtha
don't-
is
Good
good.
name. Good name. But
It's
it's really yeah, it's really helpful that you guys supported it and make these things happen. So thank you.
Is that the orange Celsius? It is. Actually, no, this is the kiwi guava Celsius, which I'm not sponsored by Celsius, but I do drink it all the time. So if you're watching,
Yeah.
just
sponsor me.
saying.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Just
Hashtag
hashtag not sponsored.
The
I
happiest
just
day
saw
of
you
my
took
life
all
was
the
when
right back
Lefroy
to the
started
bottom.
retweeting my tweets, and I was like, "Hi."
Big Gertha is
be
pretty
friends?
great, but just the BG. It's a lot better of a name than the typical scientific names, like the Very Large Telescope.
Oh, lame.
30-meter telescope.
Lame.
That's the
gotta have
actual
a-
name for it. Like, it's absurd. So,
You could have it wrapped like it's a big can of Celsius.
I think I want to. I know they're still wondering about what we're actually doing, and I kind of want to let Dustin kind of do the honors here because one, he's introduced me more into the hobby that's changing my life, and he's the one that brought us into this. So, I think I want to let you do the honors if you want.
Sure. Yeah, no problem. All right. So we have the reason that I've pulled Sean away from you. I should preface
It's his fault.
with that. It is. It's because he's putting in, man, I tell him all the time that, like, Sean, you're truly a juggernaut. I don't know how you do this, but at least 60 hours a week on top of the other side of this, with, trying to change the world with astronomy. And so what this project is trying to make things available using, the best astronomers. And I say this, I'm not saying this stuff lightly. These are many of the best entrepreneurs in the world. That's not an exaggeration. For instance, one of my business partners is Alex Hawkinson. He is the founder, CEO, or the original CEO of Smart Things, which, as many of you probably have their devices. They have it's over a billion
Yeah.
devices. Over a billion connected devices worldwide. And there are other, Reach Locals creator, Nathan Hanks is with us, and several. I mean, we're talking about many of the best entrepreneurs in the world that have done these, these massive tech projects. And companies like Bright AI, which I think is, at this point has to be the fastest growing AI company in the world. I don't know that for sure, but I can't imagine that there's one that's faster. Just incredible stuff. But these are some of the smartest people, certainly the smartest people I've ever met, but many of the most recognized and smartest people in the world. And that's why they've built these massive companies around tech. And so we brought a lot of them together around Alex's idea, which was expanding on my original idea, which was failed, which, I was trying to build observatories around the world and built several, thinking like, we'll build them in every time zone and give people eyes on the sky all the time. And so Alex, being a tech guy and a guy that's made many scalable, huge operations, and who has just a deep obsession of astronomy as we do, if not deeper, had the vision that we could do something using AI and IoT and all of the things that he knows along with astronomy if we brought the right astronomy minds in and made this thing happen. And so our goal is to give humanity eyes on the entire sky at all times, 24 hours a day, using connected devices around the world, connecting that data, but not only that, using AI to analyze this data and make it seamless for the end user, to where it's literally all of the hassles, all the problems I was describing earlier go away. And, people can just enjoy the social aspects of doing astronomy together, bringing people together and their data. And through that connection, making discoveries on a scale that humanity has never known. I mean, we're talking discoveries in the order of thousands and thousands of new discoveries a day is the goal. And
It's
I think that.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Chu asked, are you guys making an app for everyone to use to understand the sky? And at the end of the day, yeah, like we're building something that we've been likening to the cosmos for everyone by anyone, which means anyone can contribute to building this knowledge base for humanity, and everyone in the world can access it no matter where you are. And to be able to contribute to scientific discovery and researching and understanding the sky, never before possible in the history of humanity. it's a massive undertaking, and it's going to take an astronomical effort across all of the smartest people around the world. And thankfully, with the help of Dustin and many others, being able to link the smartest people in the world together to unify humanity's knowledge and data around the world to be able to create something never really before possible. So it's quite the undertaking.
Yeah, and you have to imagine, what's possible when you bring in the latest tech. Things like if you go outside and take a picture right now with your cell phone of the sky, you're going to have a picture of some points of light. But what if those points of light could tell you the story? They could give you a location. They could tell you what you're seeing and what the impact of that area has been. Like, for instance, you see the Orion Nebula. You should be able to see those 4 baby stars in the center, and it tell you what you're looking at, that trapezium, that this is, a stellar nursery birthing new stars, potentially could have been a place that birthed our own star, And so I think these things are so important in that context is due to humanity. This is our neighborhood, and we should not still be a civilization that's standing at a shoreline looking out at an ocean and seeing it as a boundary. Instead, space should become a place that we go and explore, and tools like this make that possible.
And one of the crazier things too is if you have a telescope and you're taking pictures of the night sky, being able to apply AI and different devices to be able to passively detect things while you're taking a pretty photo, being able to contribute to being able to discover new objects within our solar system or new events happening, outside of our solar system, detecting everything around Earth at all times. That way we don't have another Oumuamua kind of pass by and we only get to observe it as it's leaving, our solar system. There's just so many things that all of these massive products or projects around the world that are being built up can only look at one thing at a time. Whereas, we're going to link all the telescopes in the world to be able to observe the sky at any point in time.
And it's a large problem. It's among the largest problems that have ever been tackled, but I think it's also one of the most important. People, I've said it many times, and maybe even in these streams, but I really think that space has this ability that very few things do, which transcends all cultural boundaries and connects all humans around the world, not only around the world currently, but connects all humans through time. That moon that Shakespeare was describing is still the same moon you're looking at today. And, every battle, anything that's ever happened has happened under the night sky that you're seeing. And I think connecting ourselves to our humanity and to each other brings us to a place that honestly we need to be. It's time that we start seeing this real challenge of exploring our universe and honestly finding our place in it, to a larger degree. I think that these tools are due to humanity. The technology exists. It's time to bring it together. And if we bring the right minds to tackle this problem, it can be achieved.
Apple says this feels like the only way to prevent the Don't Look Up movie from becoming a reality.
Right, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Hold on. I got porn bots invading the channel. It's perfect timing after Dustin's great explanation.
I'm trying to block them.
They heard Girthy McGirthy Scope and they were like, did someone call?
We've been summoned.
Right.
It's gonna be amazing though. Just being able to have eyes on the sky all the time, not just for really pretty pictures, which I know we're gonna get some of the most detailed, epic photos
Oh,
ever of the night sky, but also to search for things that are undiscovered, comets, asteroids. The amount of new discoveries that are gonna happen is gonna be exponential compared to what we've had before. The occasional backyard astronomer, finding an asteroid or something. Now imagine something like that happening every day, every week, just a constant stream of new discoveries. How exciting that would be. And then not only that, it also keeps us safe. It protects us, right? We can see, we could, figure out what the orbits of these asteroids are, comets are. We can get more detailed information about this stuff. And it's really just that idea of we connect everyone to the stars, and with our sky, we're going to connect everyone together as well. So connecting everyone together to the stars, really truly making a connected planet, a connected species, right? The idea of like, look, we're one planet. That's how we should be thinking about it, because space is, while it's beautiful and an incredible place with just incredible beauty and things like that, it's also unforgiving and relentless, right? And there's a lot of dangers out there, and no one is going to save us from ourselves. So we have to be better to each other, right? And I truly, truly, deep down in my core, believe that astronomy and looking up at the night sky and the stars is one of the most humbling experiences. And it makes you think about that. It makes you think like, wow, we really are just on this one rock together. And to me, that means that we need to be better to each other. We need to treat each other better, right? Because again, no one's going to save us from ourselves. So we need to work together to make this world a better place, because our future is out there in the stars. Like, what's more exciting than a future among the stars? That's so cool. Like, think about all the music you listen to that's inspired by space, the artwork, the sci-fi movies and books and all of that stuff. Just like a future among the stars is to me, it's like, man, it's just like, it's so freaking cool.
You start Ian going, you get like hive minds going.
Yeah, for sure. The actually, this one might be a good one for the hive mind. So they say they're working on a story, still need a few years, but aspects of the story will be using imagery of looking into space. And I'd like to ask you your favorite alcoholic drink to name a character after.
Wait, what?
Just Scotch.
Scotch.
From
Good old Scotch McDaniels.
Oh, okay. I see the comment. Yeah.
Did you want to drop
alcoholic drink? Man, my top 5 would be whiskey number 1 through 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lafroig, I think, is one of your favorites, right?
Lafroig is my top 5. Yeah.
Yep. Each one.
Yeah. Just the different Lafroigs for sure. They do it right. They really should have just stopped making whiskey after Lafroig. It's kind of like, it's like Twizzlers for me. Like, once you get it right, just don't make anything else. You've already, candy's done now. Twizzlers are the best. You know, there's no reason to make other stuff.
It's hard to argue with that. That's for sure.
Dustin just killed me with the like, look, if I had to name it, I'd be like, top 5, here we go. Whiskey number 1, whiskey number 2. Like, I just see Dustin being like, all right, my top 5 whiskeys. Coming in at number 1 is whiskey number 5. Coming in at number 4 is whiskey number 2. Like,
yeah,
ridiculous.
Yeah, I think this is really important stuff, and it's evidenced by the people that attended this event.
Oh, yeah.
And the stories are just so incredible. I won't go into the entire thing, but I will tell you, we had a guest speaker who's an ISS astronaut, spent a very long time on the International Space Station, and we got the chance to ask questions. Isn't he such a great guy? Such a great guy. He's a dear friend, and he's so honest and like just straightforward about his experience. And for him, it's not like to us, we think about looking back at Earth from space as something that is, this, almost like this tourist mindset experience. For him, it's a day job, And so we got the chance to ask him, and this was the most moving thing that I can say came from the event, for me at least. But we got the chance to ask him, what's the feeling that you get the first time you crawl over to that window on the International Space Station and you're moving around the Earth, 18,000 miles an hour, circling the whole damn thing every 90 minutes. But most importantly, you have in your view, your home, and the home of all of humanity forever. There it is. And what is that feeling that you get? And his answer shocked me. I don't know was it surprising to you guys too?
Definitely.
Yeah.
He said, the Earth is no more beautiful from space than it is from the Earth. And at first I was like, I don't like that answer. But as he kept going and he was saying, we have this ability to get used to things. And so when you're in space over time, you get used to the fact that you're there. And of course, a new perspective is a new perspective. But imagine you've been in space and now you come to the Earth and everything that's around you, you see for the first time, you would be absolutely blown away by the stunning scenery that you see on the Earth. It's just that,
You'd never
you
want to
know,
leave.
humanity allows uncommon things to become common. And that's, maybe that's part of it's one of the unintended results, of our extraordinary ability as humans to adapt to things, that piece gets lost. That piece gets lost. Some things can just become common to us that should never be common, like the beauty of the planet we live on. But I really think that when he said that, it was like, man, you look around and you just see everything new. And it's kind of like Thoreau when he talked about, his obsession and passion for the things already had instead of the things yet still desired. And I think like that for me was really moving because we are going to space. There's no doubt. It is the current manifest destiny for humanity. We are going, but it's important for us to be able to appreciate the things that we currently have and the things that I feel like already give us reason to continue.
Well said. I can't help but be distracted of everyone's hate of your love of Twizzlers, though, in chat.
What's a Twizzler?
I wasn't reading any of it, so I have no idea what's going on.
The second you said Twizzlers, everybody's just like, wait a second. We need Dustin to get a P.O. box so we can send him real candy.
Oh, is Twizzler a candy?
Oh yeah.
That is so funny. Like, I thought
Okay, you didn't even know what a Twizzler was?
I thought it was a meat snack.
Yes, that sounds so.
It is the
word.
So in the UK, they have like turkey twizzlers. Like it was like a, I don't know.
Can you imagine?
I thought it was a meat snack.
Here's a Twizzler. It's like a beef stick.
No, they always turkey. Oh, it's like actually
Oh,
gross.
man.
But candy sounds that good.
Anyway, beyond Twizzlers, I will say I looked out when he said that, and like several of the people,
Yeah,
in
no,
the
it's
audience to him started crying.
Yeah.
It's just it's amazing to hear somebody that's been there talk about it.
Yeah, no, I think that was probably one of the biggest takeaways for me from this weekend was, like, it is true. Like, I think you would get real comfortable with being in the view in space, and if you were to be living in space your entire life and step foot on the Earth, I can't think of a reason why you would ever really want to leave when you look at it that way.
Yeah, and it's such an uncommon.
Some of his answers, though, like I asked him.
Well, we have to be careful, Kat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I won't answer all, but I asked him what scared him. Because as someone that's like straps themselves to a rocket and launches them into space, it's like a terror, that's sort of terrifying, really. And he was like, "Yeah, that's fine. I'm down with that, even now, right?" But I was like, "Well, what does scare you?" And he was like, "What my kids get up to." They don't get anything bad, but it's just like I was like, "That's such a it was such a sweet answer. The way he answers everything is just like amazing."
Yeah. But speaking of all this stuff, I actually have a meeting that I have to join in a minute. Tis the life. But thank you both or three of you for joining in here a little bit. It's been a crazy journey. Like 5 years of doing this YouTube thing and then leading me down a path of like changing my life and finding my life's passion. Really, it's crazy how things kind of work, going from absolutely nothing to it's kind of crazy to think about that. This YouTube community would push me to do a hobby that I never even thought possible, and now trying to change the world with it, with all of some of the best people in the world. I can't think of anything better in my life to spend my time doing. So thank you not only to the three of you, but this whole community as well. Y'all are, have changed my life.
Hey man, the universe does not always discriminate. So it's so nice to see good things happening to good people. And Sean, you're among the best. Thank you for everything.
And congratulations on 1 million and
followers. 1 million subscribers is amazing. It's truly impressive. And now you're leading the charge to change something very important for humanity. I have no words for that piece of it. So love it, man. Love everything that's happening.
Thank you. And I'll probably be at your house here very soon. So I'll be coming to bother you. Bring some whiskey.
All right, man.
All right.
All right, buddy. See ya.
But yeah, no, thank you everybody. Like y'all, thank you for the last 5 years for being so incredibly supportive, and whether you joined for like Animal Crossing or whatever game that you found the channel on and stuck with me over the past couple of years, and and pushed us to, find new and better things, and being so incredibly supportive of not only the channel, but anytime we do like fundraising. We've raised over, $350,000 to help children. And I don't know, you've changed not only my life, but the lives of many, countless other people too. So, thank you. And here's to many, many, many more years, and hopefully truly amazing things coming up on the future. Also, thank you, D. Danielle, for congrats on 1 million and no one more deserving. Thank you so much. And Tiffany, was that another dad joke? I'm not crying. You are. No dad joke there. Thank you so much. Ivan, welcome to the community. Doug with the 20 months, any plans on trying to get some time on the James Webb Telescope? It's going to be so hard to get time on that thing, but maybe you never know what the world has in store for you sometimes. But Brittany L. and Jiro, thank you so much. And King, thank you again. But I do hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful night. Hopefully soon I'll have way more information about what we're working on and more details and how you guys can actually join along and be able to help out and everything like that. But expect much more astronomy kind of things going on not only the channel for late night live streams, but many, many more amazing things to come. I hope you all have a fan-freaking